Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Camouflage of the World. I'm Mike B, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Chinese People's Liberation Army Pattern 07 or Type 07 General Issue Service Uniform. This is just known to collectors and enthusiasts as the Type 07 Digital Camouflage. They call this the Woodland pattern, but it's actually just the general issue for Chinese People's Liberation Army troops. So there's a few variants of this, and I'll cover them in other videos, but this is going to be the general one. As I've just said 3 times, I don't know if I said it enough. So anyway, this is what you're going to see most of the PLA wearing when they're not doing specialty jobs like being in mountains or out on the ocean. So this is a pretty common camouflage pattern over there. Actually relatively hard to get in the United States, the real stuff at least. This is genuine. And I got this to sell in my shop, and I managed to be able to keep a couple sets, you know, so I'm just going to be doing this video on some of these, and then these will actually be part of the inventory. So one thing that I noticed right away was the buttons. Let's see if I can get this to focus. There we go. The buttons are really sweet. They're probably my favorite thing about these uniforms. Say PLA on them, and they're camouflage. They're kind of this resin, cool camo pattern. You can see that matches with the respective color scheme. So like the other variants have different color buttons. I thought that was really cool. Those, wow, this thing just does not want to focus at all tonight. You got the little Velcro patches there for rank. Those are really hard to get. They actually restrict those for obvious reasons. So you don't have people going around impersonating soldiers. And then this is like the PLA little badge that they wear. It's a Velcro thing. So I really like this. It's made out of what feels like nylon or poly and cotton twill. And it's actually pretty lightweight and nice, yet it feels very strong. You'd think that, you know, made in China, these are going to be chintzy. They're actually not. They're actually very well made, very comfortable. I've been wearing one of the other variants, the arid pattern or the mountain pattern, and it's been really good to me and really tough, and I'm really enjoying it. The pattern itself is just like a 4-color. It's on a neutral gray background, and you've got green, this kind of golden brown weird color, and then you've got a little hint of black. So it's a pretty basic design, and actually looks okay. I mean, it looks like digital camouflage should. At least they got some of the colors right, not like UCP or anything like that. But yeah, you've got a pocket right here. I don't know what those little loops are for, maybe camouflage or something. But both sides have that. And you got a pocket on the arm, with usually what I call it a cigarette pocket. People complain and say it's a first aid bandage pocket, and I don't really care. And then you've got 2 breast pockets and then 2 hip pockets on here. These are enclosed. They're internal pockets. Let me try to unbutton this, and I'll show you the actual tags and stuff. It's hard to do this one-handed. It wouldn't be bad if I was wearing it, but... All right, so there we go. Here's what the markings look like, right? So this is a 175/100, so it's like a medium regular. So I can't read this, of course. Come on, let's just be more difficult. All right, I can't read this or what it says. So maybe one of you who can read Mandarin and knows what it says can. Come on, it's not zooming in. There we go. I'm sure that's size and year and all that stuff, but wondering if it says anything about the material of what it's made from. So if you can see that and check that out, that's the only thing I'm really not sure on. The rest of it's really cool. The pants are nice too, but usually in this series I've been focusing on the shirts, and these combat shirts are no exception. Really cool pattern, really cool design, and I'm very glad to be able to sell it in my online shop at mikesmilitary.com. It's not that expensive for what it is, really, and it's genuine surplus. So, yeah, hopefully we can get more of this in the future. It's been pretty popular so far. I'll be getting more sizes and all that. Hope you enjoyed this video, too. Hope you learned something. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that thumbs up on the video and subscribe and hit the notification bell. And if you've ever seen this stuff before and didn't know what it was and I taught you something, that's cool. I'd really appreciate it if you consider supporting me on Patreon to keep these educational videos going. I'd like to expand the database of camouflage patterns that are used by militaries around the world. And your support on there really helps. Even just $1 a month really goes a long way. I appreciate all my current patrons. You guys are awesome, and I was able to get some cool stuff because of that and make videos on it. So yeah, anyway, back to the camouflage. Appreciate you watching, and we'll see you on the next episode of Camouflage of the World.